Okay, so let me put the message in the group that I'm live now so that everyone will join. Uh, okay, great. So right now I won't be able to share my screen correctly because my virtual environment is getting installed as of now. So that will be a little bit difficult. Okay, anyway, let's start with the question. So I have some questions that I have taken the list. Those questions are frequently asked questions, and I haven't answered them properly on the live. I have answered them on the fluxet.com. If you go on the fluxet.com, you will see those questions lying on there. But I don't think so. Most of the people will watch that particular. Can you hear me right now, James? Deep Thapa. Deep, thank you. I forgot to turn on my mic, I guess. Mm, or I forgot to add my mic. Yes, I forgot to add my mic itself. Let me just add a mic. This is new setup, by the way. That's why my mic, like my previous all settings are gone. Um, okay, I hope everything is clear. Okay, I have added my mic. So I hope everything is clear. Deep, if you like facing any issue, just let me know. Can you hear me now? Like put something in the chat so that I will know that you are hearing me. Okay, otherwise, there is no way to find out actually. Can I join my own stream to see? Okay, okay. I think people can hear me now. Okay, so yes, about the TLS certificate. So let me just check if my system is installed. Yes, it is almost there. So let me just go ahead and select the bootloader. Okay, Noodler, meantime, what I will do, I will get the another questions, and at the end, I will show you the TLS question answer, okay? Because my system is still getting installed. Okay, Noodler is basically saying, do you encounter problems when using Evilginx with the burp side together by any chance? Yes, there is a one specific problem that I've been getting like in last 1 month, that whenever I open specific website in the burp suite, it will simply say that the website is not available. That means the website will not work in the burp suite, but when I use the website in my browser, it will work perfectly fine. So somehow the website is able to detect the burp suite proxy or burp suite proxy. That's why it is not displaying the or rendering the website on the actual page. Okay, when I open into the burp suite browser. Okay, that's the issue I am facing. As of now, I don't know the solution. Okay, Noodler. I cannot give you a solution because I also don't know the solution. What I did is I was facing that particular issue in the Ubuntu burp suite. So I simply switched to the Debian burp suite. Okay, like in the Debian VM virtual box, I installed the burp suite and it worked. Because I'm not sure what is the issue. I thought like it might be the issue related with the some library. Okay, otherwise like burp suite it's a pretty much big software. If something is not working in that, definitely they will release like a solution like this. Okay, so they haven't released any solution. I didn't find anything on the uh, their Twitter either. So what I did, I tried with the Debian and it was working fine. Okay, this is how I solved it. Okay, as of now, I don't have any solution if you are using Ubuntu or Windows. By the way, I haven't tested on the Windows, but yeah, there was a problem on the Ubuntu. Okay, David Stone, we hear you. Thanks, man. Specs, high specs. The one you listed with the tele channel. Specs, what are you talking about? Are you talking about something? The one you listed within the tele channel. I don't like what is the reference here? Just give me something reference here, okay? Great. Ad Academy, yes, we hear you. Thanks, man. David Stone, hello Flux. Can we talk about the redirect types, advantages of the JS redirect and open redirect, best way to around it? And thank you. Okay. Second question from the David is how to integrate it with the fishlet slash source code too. Okay, so biggest problem with the Evilginx is not perfect. Okay, so the Evilginx has given pretty much all options, but sometimes those options doesn't work. Okay, I'm not sure if it is failure of implementing those particular function correctly in the source code or what is it. Okay, but it fails. Okay, so when we talk about the redirect, yes, keeping it open redirect anyway, like we are doing the testing, so keeping it open redirect is quite a good idea. um, but those open redirect or those redirect will not work that much easily as you are expecting. Okay, so for that what you need to do is you need to do source code modification. Okay, source code modification is the key to everything. Evilginx is quite flexible software. Each and every code in the Evilginx is well defined, well structured and well explained. Okay, so we can just extend the functionality of the Evilginx and add our own stuff. Okay, so in the Burbsite, like in the fluxer.com also, there was a one question around the redirect. Okay, I'm not sure where the question is gone right now because there are too many questions. People are asking crazy questions here. But my answer on that particular question was there is a one redirect functionality in loads also, like when we create the URL, right, loads get URL 0 or something, right? So in the loads also we have redirect URL function. Okay, that we can use as a redirect once the user is logged in, or we can use the redirect in between depending on the user situation. But that doesn't work as expected. So what you can do is you can look at that functionality in the source code, and from there you can do the slight modifications. It doesn't require like big modifications. If you just copy those code and paste into the chat GPT, it will give you a solution, trust me. Okay, so yeah, if you use that particular method, then there is a high chance that you will get your solution. Okay, so as of now, I don't know whole situation, David. Okay, so that's why I cannot give you properly what you're looking for pinpoint. But this is the generalized answer. Okay, great. Now, by the way, my camera is auto focusing and zooming out. That's the software doing. So, yeah, please try to understand. Okay, James, it is normal to get lengthy headshake and EOD errors on the Evilginx panel. Ah, sometimes yes, sometimes no. I don't know which source code you are using. If it is modified, it's because if you are talking about the panel, then definitely it's modified. And I don't know how exactly that modification is done. If it is stable, then you shouldn't get error. If it is not stable, then definitely will get the errors. Okay, I'm not sure like which version exactly you're talking about. Okay, so the answer depends on that particular thing, James. Okay. R Academy, Flux, the Evilginx notification not sending to the Telegram. R Academy, share the exact error you are facing right now on the fluxset.com. Okay, right now we are talking. Whatever the exact error is, just create account here somewhere using whatever it is and just post it. Let me see the exact error and I will give you a solution right away. Okay, because it is tested in multiple, if it's like multiple version and it is working completely fine. Okay, great. Alright, me. I tried modify so still not send. Hmm. Put everything in the fluxset.com. Create one question, put everything in there, and we will see. Okay. And other people will also learn. Great. James, redirect and open redirects will be great topic. Yes, it is a great topic. I assume, like, if you're watching about the Evilginx, I assume that you have basic knowledge in the cybersecurity. That includes redirects, open redirects, injecting the codes, working with the JavaScript and everything. Okay, but some people has still issue with it as they are just a beginner. So I try to cover each topic from the ground zero. But trust me, like it's not possible or it's not always that I will cover each topic from ground zero. Okay, so I don't know. I don't have any videos on Open Redirect, but yes, definitely I will upload one video as we were requesting, and I'm writing in my notepad too. Okay, but don't rush because I am not going to upload anytime soon. Maybe next week. Okay, redirect, open redirect video. Okay, great. Now, spec is saying fixed office facility with modified source for office only for educational purpose. You're not supposed to paste this in the chat as whatever the things happen on the Telegram stays on the Telegram strictly. Okay. I was referencing this why 1K plus file. Why but just the fishlet. It's a 1K file because it's a completely source code. Okay. And if it is taking 1K file, then I'm not sure which source code you're referring to. Okay. I'm not sure if that particular source code that I have shared in the group has a 1K file. But anyway, because I'm not sure. I haven't added the Git in it. I deleted the Git record, so that's why it is showing the 1K file directly. I think. Okay, maybe. I don't know exactly. You have to share some info. Okay, James. Also, can we revise the AOL and Yahoo Fishlet for the community? See, James, there are limitations on what I can do for community because I have to stay in the legal boundaries before doing anything. And the audience has become too much big that of like keeping everyone's mouth shut is impossible, next to impossible. Okay, so and for me is also quite like heavy for managing that audience because whatever is joining, like whoever is joining the Telegram, the main channel is definitely messaging me also. So there are hundreds of messages in my DM. Okay, and not each people are trustworthy that I have learned so far. Okay, because my lot of material is already reported to the mm, uh, some cybersecurity agencies or something, right? So yeah, that's why I have a limitation, James. Try to understand. Noodler, how can I join the Telegram group you are talking about? See, the Telegram group I'm talking about, you can join this way. You can just type t.me/fluxset and hit enter, and it will show my Telegram group. This is the Telegram group, okay? You can just view in the Telegram, you can click here on your phone and it will take me to my group and you can just join. But if you're talking about the another group where the source code is shared, sorry, source code is shared, then those who has purchased the course, okay, which course? This course, those only has access to that particular group where the material, some helpful material is shared. Okay, I'm talking about this particular course. Okay, great. Now let's go back to the questions. David, hey Flux, beside the Easter egg in Evilginx, is there anything else that we should know that allow Evilginx to be caught by the spam filters or red pages? There are a lot of things. There are a lot of things. Okay. And everything, by the way, David, don't try to take the get answers from me from the course content, because all of this shit is covered already in the course. Okay. I don't want to be unfair with the course people. Okay, but anyway, I'm giving you answer as of now. So yes, there are a lot of ways by which evil genius can be detected. So I will just give you the ways by which evil genius can be detected. Obviously, the first is using the E-X header. If you don't have Easter egg patch, then it will detect using E-H header. The second and obvious thing is origin header, in which the phishing domain, whatever you are using, is getting leaked. That is also there. The third thing is by checking the bot activity, by using the bot activity. How? There are crawlers like Google and other crawlers. So whenever you use the SSL certificate request in the Evilginx, it will make the request to the Let's Encrypt. And when you make the request to Let's Encrypt, and if you are whatever the SSL certificate you are requesting are like closest to the any popular website. So let's say in the office we have live.office.com, we have Microsoft Online login.microsoft.online.com or something, right? So if I request for SSL certificate for live.mydomain.com, then there is a high chance that I'll be using the Evilginx. So that's why once I get the SSL certificates or TLS certificates from the Let's Encrypt, my Evilginx will start getting lot of traffic, lot of bot traffic. You will see in the Evilginx logs, right? So yes, this way also it can be detected. There are ways to block the bots, but yes, this is the one way. The second way is when you search your website from the Chrome. So when you put the link into the Chrome, by default, if you are using Windows or any Mac or something, and if you have antivirus software, by default it will analyze the content, the HTML content, whatever is getting rendered on your screen, and this way also it can be detected. The final thing is when you share the link on any social media platform, it loads the OG tags, open graph tags, and by that open graph tags also there is a chance that your link will be found, that it is the fake link, and because it will just not match with the open graph tags with the whatever the link you are sharing. Yes, for that also there are solutions. Okay, and apart from that, yeah, most of the crawling and bots. Okay, and there is one thing, like if someone is reporting your email they as a phishing email, then whatever the content is in the email, that link also will be checked. Okay, so yeah, this way also it can be found. So for that, by the way, people use the redirectors. Okay, rather than using the whatever the website where you have hosted, people use redirectors, so that if that email is getting reported, then at least your link will be not get reported. Okay, for that. Or if your link is getting reported to the Chrome, At least not the original link will be reported. It will be reporting the redirector link. Okay. Yes. Yeah, that way, by the way, whatever I forgot. Okay. But you got my point, right? Great. Let's move the next. Our academy. Another one flux. How do I integrate Gofish with the Evilginx? And also I am creating a project now to show my earlier question. What is your earlier question? I try to modify source filter not working. Notification to the Telegram. Okay. See, first of all, the notification to the Telegram is already working, by the way. Okay. I'm not sure uh, how you're checking it, but notification to the Telegram is already working. I have tested in the like almost Ubuntu, Debian, on my local system, on my test system. I have tested like everywhere. Okay. It does work. So if it is not working in your case, then definitely you're doing something wrong. Okay. uh, First thing. The second thing is Gofish sometimes create problem with the Evilginx. Okay. So last time when I tried to set up the Gofish with the Evilginx, also that has a problem. I'm not sure if it is from the Gofish or if it is from the Evilginx, but the integration is not working properly. If I use the modify source code, then it is working, otherwise it is not working. So I'm assuming something is misconfigured in the source code itself, maybe some API to work with the Gofish or something. But yeah, that's the thing. I cannot talk too much because I haven't checked too much into that particular topic because I was in hurry and I just recorded the videos. So I don't have much things to say about the Gofish. And by the way, my course is also pending about the Gofish. So yeah, I don't have that much to say about it. Great. RFEDYTR, whatever the random username is. Hey Flux, I have a version of the Evilginx I already use. How do I use Evilginx to as a Evilginx monitor on my version? Yes, I'll show you. I'll show. But before that, there is one thing that I want to clarify. People are confused between Evilginx 2, Evilginx 3. There right now there are only two Evilginx 1, Evilginx 2, and whatever I show in my videos is Evilginx 2, and there is nothing as Evilginx 3. Okay. People are calling Evilginx 3 as a modified source code. People are calling for modified source code, and that's the Evilginx 3. But there is no such thing as Evilginx 3. Okay. Back to the your question. You're talking about the how can I add the monitor settings in my own source code. So for that, just do fluxet on the Google. Luckily now my link pops on the top. So if you click here, then you will see this is the modified Evilginx version. If you click there, then you will see this page. So here it will show whatever the comments I have made on this particular repository. So can you see it is saying 263 comments. I haven't done 263. I think it is showing from the original repository. I have done 11 comments, right? So it is saying 11 comments ahead of the original source code. So you can just click it here and it will show what are the comments that I have made. So it is saying updated, extension updated, empty section issue fixed. So you can just watch all of the source code that I have modified and follow step by step. So let's say some modifications are there right here. So what I will do, I'll just click on this one and it will show me the code wherever I have modified. Okay, so can you see that I have modified the source code to add chat ID and teletoken. Okay, so you can just copy paste the modification in your code by checking each commit and then rebuild your source code. Okay, um, yeah, this way you can do it. Great. Let me go back to the question. I have version 2.4 I use. What is the 2.4 version? There is no thing as a 2.4. See, on the original repositories also there is nothing such as the 2.4. I'm not sure like which 2.4 stuff you are talking about. See, it is saying 3. Oh, shit. Sorry. Yes, 3 point. You can just check here. Okay, these are the valid versions: 3.3, 3.2, 3.1. So if you are talking about 2.4, I think this is the 2.4, which is too old, by the way. Get the 3 one, not the 2 one. There are significant changes after the 2.4. Okay, so make sure you are getting the right one. It was working before, but that bug of report result on the previous session, when you said you gonna fix, then you said we should use the modified Evilginx to with added repo. Yes, I did. The Evilginx monitor was perfect on its though. There is a limitation on the Evilginx monitor. Okay, the way Evilginx monitor was working is completely off the what we call um, the wrong architecture itself. Okay, the when I created the Evilginx monitor, I just started learning Go day one, and day two I created the Evilginx monitor. So you would right now know that how much I was in the level of the Go when I created the Evilginx monitor. Okay, so the architecture I chose completely wrong, not sustainable, not long lasting. The problem with the Evilginx monitor is the logic I used is I'm monitoring the database file and I am parsing whenever there is a changes in the database file. I'm parsing that data and sending it to, let's say, Telegram or email or Discord. Okay, but the problem is if you use the modified version of the Evilginx, it will change the database file itself, the structure of the data file itself. Okay, so right now I cannot just modify my Evilginx monitor to support the each modified version of the basically that data structure, right? In the original Evilginx, whatever it is, they are using the kind of JSON type of object in the database. So it is easy to pass. But there are some modified version where they are not using that JSON object. They are using something else to store data. So in that case, it becomes really hard. And that's why Evilginx monitor was failing in lot of cases and people were reporting a lot of times. Okay. And I was frustrated by replying each and every guy. So I simply added that monitor function into the Evilginx source code itself, and I say right now check the comments and do it by yourself. Okay. And another thing is there is one thing called watchdog timer in the Linux. Okay. So if you stress too much, it will eventually stop monitoring the file itself. Okay. So that's what happening in some people cases. They are running Evilginx monitor. It was working for 31 hour perfectly fine. And after the 1 hour, the Evilginx monitor was stuck. It was not sending any sessions to the Telegram or something. Okay, so that was the issue I was facing with the Evilginx monitor. So finally I decided to move along because I cannot tell people each and every single time to configure their Linux correctly. Okay, and it's not efficient either. My software is supposed to be self-sustained, uh, regardless of the whatever the environment is. Okay, so I simply decide to let's create the modified source code itself that will basically I will keep improving and people will use as it is. And if they want custom modification in their own source, they can just check my commits, whatever the modification I have made, they can just copy paste in their code and use it. Okay, so this is what I thought. Okay, great. David Stones, thanks for explanation on the redirect, although not too clever. Yeah, I know. Just wanted to ask if it's covered in your course. No, it's not covered in course. Yes, there is a one in few videos. Yes, there is a glance of the redirect, how to add, what to do, and there is one modification around the redirect in the source code also, but not like hardcore redirector video is not there, and that will I don't think so. I will add in the course. I will add in the YouTube because that's really important topic. I feel like it should be free for all people. By the way, please like guys, there is value in the course. Okay, so rather than just getting me answers out of me from the course, it's better to get the course itself. Okay. Also, is it training guide or study material I should get? If you are just getting started with the Evilginx, like if you want to understand the Evilginx first, then I will suggest the use this particular training guide. Okay, because in the training guide I cover each and everything practical about the Evilginx from ground zero to up. And if you don't understand what is DNS domain, how the configuration work, how Linux command work, that's also covered. Okay, so training guide is nothing but the uh, one weapon that you can use to you can use to convert into the Swiss knife or something. Okay, it's everything. Training guide is everything. So I recommend getting the training guide first. By the way, there are more than 400 people who are trusting on this particular product. Okay, for more than 400 people across all channels like YouTube, Telegram, personal DMs, and everything. Okay, so it's and lot of positive feedback. People are saying it. I'm not bluffing. I can show you screenshots. People are saying it that my explanation and my way of teaching is better than the original course, which is around 400 euro. Okay, so yeah. Next thing is this particular Evilginx study material. Evilginx study material is nothing but the modified source codes. You will have bunch of modified source code, probably 5 6, plus there will be some text on how to fix, and that basically whatever the helpful stuff is around Evilginx, that will go into the study material. I will post on the study material, people. Okay, so that's the study material. I only recommend getting the study material only when you go through the training course. Okay, which training course? This training course. Okay, great. Message deleted. What I have entered. Okay, thanks. We will check. Comment. I understand now. What the platform do you stream on? I stream only on the YouTube. I started the Twitch streaming, but it's not helping. Like on the Twitch, there are no cybersecurity audience for me. There is only gaming audience, so I don't stream on Twitch now. I'm planning to stream on the Telegram group. I'm planning to create the virtual talk between the subscribers, not the actual subscriber, 600 subscriber, whatever they are subscribed to my Telegram. No, not this subscriber, but people who purchase the course. I want to connect them to talk to each other to solve the problems. Okay, but I afraid for legal action, so that I haven't done yet, but I'm planning in the future. Once I find secure way to do it, maybe I'll do it. Anyway, how can we get set up Microsoft to FF Fishlet? Mine gets the session but doesn't log me in. That means there is issue in your source code that's supposed to capture certain cookies and that's not capturing the cookies. So that's why it is not getting logged in. It's better to get that fixed. And I cannot share that solution on this YouTube live chat. Anyway, are you going to make the redirect class soon? Not anytime soon, next week, this week, crazy busy. So definitely next week I am going to do it. Okay. So quickly just I will check my YouTube time, how long I've been streaming. 33 minutes. Okay, I have 10 more minutes. Put the questions. Let me see what questions you got. Okay. Meantime, let me see if my OS is ready. I don't think so. I need this one anyway. Oh, I need this one. I think I need to show you the TLS because there was one question around the TLS certificate location also. So that is also I want to cover. Okay. So let me show you that one also. So right now this is just freshly installed. So I'll be not having the proper access and all. So I'm not sure what should I do. So let me do it. I forgot the password. Let's get rid of this. Okay. Straight away I will use the CMD. By the way, someone asked me like what is the best way to log into the server? Is it CMD? Is it Turvix? Is it the VS Code? What is the your favorite way? Uh, my favorite way is directly using whatever is default, which is command prompt, because this way at least uh, I will not have to install any third party, and whatever system I go, I can just start from the ground zero. Okay. So right now it looks like I don't have the VS Code installed, so I am not able to get the IP. So what I will just do, I will check what is my IP. Okay. By the way, this IP keeps changing every few days, so don't copy my IP. And don't dare to do any attacks either. Okay. By the way, I am planning to create some properties online, like website servers and all, that I will give you guys, and I will say do all kinds of attack on that and try to hack that stuff. Okay. So that you will have some practice lab on real life stuff. Okay, that kind of stuff I'm planning, but there is too much just plan. I'm not implementing half of the things, so that's really bad. Okay, so right now if I do ls right here, I get some ISO files. That's okay. uh, Here is my Evilginx. Okay, so if I do Evilginx 2, and if I start with the Evilginx, by which is I'm not going to start. So when we get the SSL certificate, when we run the Evilginx on the local, we have to do Evilginx -h. If my screen is not visible, then what I can do is I can make it bigger, but I'm not sure how can I make it bigger. Right now I'm using Control Plus, but it's not working. If I use Control mouse, okay, it's working. Great. So can you see it is giving C string debug developer, whatever it is. Okay. So when you run on the local, you supposed to use developer tag. What developer tag will do, if you have any local domain added, any domain, it will get self-signed certificate on your local setup. Okay, that way you will not get TLS certificate issue. Another thing is, if you are on the cloud, make sure that your domain is pointed to the right IP address. How can you verify that? You can type the dig command. You can say dig and whatever the your domain is. Okay, so once you do that, you get the IP addresses right here. Okay, so if these IP addresses are matching with your server IP address, that means you are on the right server and your connections are correctly right. Right now it is returning the two IP addresses because I am using load balancer on my server. I have two servers. Okay, that's why. But usually you should get one IP address in normal setup case. Okay, next thing, one guy asked me that where is the default SSL certificate which are collected by the Evilginx. Okay, so let me show you that. You can do cd dot local. uh, is it local? Is it local or what? No, not here, not here. What you need to do is go here, then cd dot local, then let me see, cd dot local, then inside that local share, then there is a cert magic. Inside cert magic there is a certificates, then there is a ASME, and inside that there is a SSL certificates. Okay, can you see all of the SSL certificates so far my host has requested, my Evilginx has requested, are right here. Okay, and by the way, you can take a backup of this certificate because these certificates expire every 60 days. So you can just take a backup of this one, so that you can just, whenever you get new server, you can just upload it there, so that you don't have to request this certificate every single time, in case you don't have enough code. Great. Question time. What are the name of the sessions that needed to capture the main cookies? This is public domain. Okay, whatever your username is, this is public domain. Don't ask direct questions here. Okay. Warming up the SMTP is a good idea to the inbox hit. Yes, warming up the SMTP is the greatest best idea that you can use to make sure that at least your SMTP has gotten enough reputation so that it will land into the inbox, even if you send bulk messages. Okay, so if you're not sending bulk messages with your SMTP accounts, and if you just one day start and decide that I will send the bulk SMSs, bulk emails, in that case there is a high chance that you will go a lot of emails into the spam. So send emails to the another emails, warm up and build the reputation, and then do the bulk. Okay, great. Can you make a SMTP class? I would love to make a SMTP class, but in the SMTP class, there are a lot of things which are complicated. Okay, so if I name a few things, then definitely there are different types of the SMTP providers or SMTP software providers that we can use. So choosing the software, doing the right configuration is crazy hard because there is not enough documentation available. And if I get any error, there is not enough resources available online to solve that particular error, because no one just go every day and create the SMTP. Okay, very few people creates the SMTP, so that's why there is not too much resource available. If you use the PMTA or postfix or something, then yes, there is a resource available as it's a popular software. But if you try to go with some red chip or something, no, there are not resources available. So that's a problem. Second thing, no matter how good I setup do, it depends which cloud IP you are getting. Okay, because if you're, obviously my reputation is quite good, I always choose right IP address, so my SMTP will work. But if you follow my tutorials, then there is a high chance that your SMTP will not work, as most of the cloud provider who has the port 25 open, their IP address are already taken use for spamming and they exist in some blacklist. Okay, so that's the biggest problem. Okay, so that's why there is a not guaranteed that you will get delivery. The second thing is there are different types of the SMTP setup. Okay, single IP, multi IP, single domain, multi domain, rounding domain. Then there is a IP rotation. Okay, so all of these things are there, and some of these things are proprietary things, like they are not available for community, they only available for organizations who had paid their licenses. Okay, so that's why I don't have access to the docs. Okay, so if I use PMTA and I want to do multi IP setup with the rotating IP address, I cannot do it. Even if I have multiple IP address on one VPS, I cannot do it because there is not enough resources available online to learn about that technology so that I can implement IP rotation on my SMTP servers. Okay, because I don't know, like they have the paid plan and only organize those people who has work in the organization where they have the paid plan, they will only have the knowledge enough to do that particular setup. I don't want to do some stupid setup and fall into this some error, and people will start asking question me because I don't have document to reference on. Okay, that's the uh, yeah, that's the problem. Okay, just Specs is saying, how about the Open SMTPD? See, that's a new software, new name again. Okay, so that's the problem. There are lot of options available, Okay, and not all options are popular. Not all options has online enough material around it. Okay, and that's same for the Evilginx also. I was also facing the same thing. There is not enough material available about Evilginx online. So that's why I have to create the fluxet.com, the forum, where people can ask the question and create the material. So that at least someone is learning about the Evilginx, that guy will have access to this particular material. He can just go, okay, I am facing the issue with the TLS. Let me search for the TLS. Okay, there are few topics about the TLS, so I can just go ahead and check it. What are the topics? What are the answers? Okay, so before this website, there was I don't think so there was anything available around the Evilginx either. Okay, that's the biggest problem. The material is the problem. Okay, if you want to learn something, then you have to go to the this particular GitHub, then go to the docs, check the issues that people has created, and from that I have to learn. Okay, but it's not possible in case of the proprietary software. So that's why I don't have access to that enough material. Okay, you can buy the reputable domain names. By this statement, I remember something. uh, I recently discovered that if there is any reputed domain name which has a good reputation, and still some fingerprint there is online about that particular domain name in some blogs or some search engine results or somewhere, and in case that domain you buy to use with the Evilginx, that will have a higher success rate, because the domain reputation plays quite big role in this one also. Okay, OpenSMTP has a lot material of its quite popular open source. Let me see what you talking about is right. Also, OpenSMTPD. Okay, 10 pages. Okay, that's really great. If I quote it, then let me go here. Let me go here. Let me go here. Not enough material. Not enough material. 13 pages is nothing. 13 pages is nothing. If I search Evilginx will also have the more material than the open SMTP you're talking about. Okay. Evilginx have way more material than whatever. Can you see 17? Can you see 19? Okay, 19 pages. 13 pages is nothing. Okay, and by the way, I am contributing a lot in the Evilginx material. So if you just go somewhere, then definitely somewhere you will find the. If I do Evilginx and if I do site and if I do fluxate.com, you will find a lot of material is contributed by me. Almost 9 pages worth of material. I'm not saying that if you do normal search, my 9 pages will appear there, but I'm saying that yes, there is a good contribution about from my side into the material. Any. Uh, yeah. So this is not enough material, by the way. Whatever open SMTPD. If I do postfix or if I do what we call that software. But anyway, let me check the front page of this particular OpenSMTP. Okay, what is this? Also, OpenSMTP is a free implementation of the server-side SMTP protocol. Is defined in RFC 5321 is okay. So it's a protocol. So if you compare this particular protocol with the uh, postfix, I guess, so you will see a lot of material is available about the postfix. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Every single guy comes every single day and they say, okay, why don't you use this email software? I can use only those email software which has a lot of material available online. Otherwise, how can I help the people? If they ask the question, then I have to go online. I have to do study to answer their questions. Okay. So if there is no material, then where can I study? Okay. I cannot just open and check the source code of each software. Not each software is open source. Okay. Great. Havelux is Racknerd good. It has a open port 25, but you said something about their IP getting blacklisted. I noticed, not sure. Okay. Yeah, sorry, I will cover that question. But yeah, there is a one thing that David is saying about the male cow. So if you do male cow, the male cow is also having good material. Okay, not much, but good material. So if I do the 12 pages, see, male cow has good. By the way, male cow is using postfix. So you combine the postfix plus male cow. So around 40 pages of the material, right? So yes, there is a material about the Melcow, because Melcow is just a framework and it is using postfix to send the emails at the end of the day. By the way, in the Melcow there is a limitation, because if you try to do spoofing and all in the Melcow, might not work, as it prevents the spoofing by default. There is some functions in the mail cow. That's why I don't have demonstration about the mail cow on my channel. Okay. Rack nerd. Let me see what is the rack nerd because I haven't heard this particular name. Ragnar is introducing infrastructure stability. Ragnar is a diverse global infrastructure provider service solutions, whether you require a single processor or multiple. Okay, let me open the website and see. This is the website they have. What the? So they don't have Cloudflare configured properly. That's a really bad thing when it comes to the cloud provider, because you are a cloud company and you don't have your stuff configured properly. That means you're not keeping eye on security, and I'm just saying this is not that much big cloud there. Okay, go to the VPS, KVM. Okay, if they are offering the KVM, VPS and all, there is a high chance that they are just got started, or they're not as much big as the Shinjeru or any other cloud provider which provides the port 25 open. Okay. And the pricing is also quite high, and we have to commit for 1 year. That's not good. And there is only one Gbps gigabit. Shit. No. No. See, whenever there is a speed mention on the website, if it is 1 Gbps, that means you divide by 3, and that will be the effective speed you will be getting. Okay. So if it is saying 1 Gbps, then there is a good probability that you will get around 300 Mbps speed on this particular cloud. Okay. If it is has, like, if I compare Linode, then Linode has a multi-gigabit ports. Like, some has more than 1 Gbps connections and all. If you go to the 2 core, 4 core CPU plans and all. So in that case, the effective speed you will be getting is 1 Gbps, not 300 Mbps. Okay. So that's why be sure what is mentioned here. I'm probably sure that if they are mentioning bandwidth and 1 Gbps here, they are just mentioning because there is a lot of complaint about the bandwidth. So that's why. Otherwise, if you have a good bandwidth, you never display on the your website. By the way, Shinjeru has a good bandwidth. Okay, Shinjeru has a good bandwidth. You can try a Shinjeru. They have like 1 gigabit effective speed and all. Okay, it's one of the best offshore hosting. Great. I think I have reached the limitation of the questions. So, and is there is a 52 minutes talk. So I think I should leave now. Okay. If you have any final question, just let me know. I will answer. Okay, David is basically saying, what is this, David? Recnut is also give extra IPv4 for $2 pretty cheap. Yeah. First check how many IP ranges this Ragnars's own. Okay. Uh, if there are not much IP range, when I say IP ranges, I will show you what I'm talking about. So here I can just say IP range owned by AWS. Okay, so can you see there is a document, but usually a cloud provider will do not tell that. But if you go into the IP ranges, okay, what is this? Curl Amazon AWS IP ranges. Okay, so let me just copy this particular command. There is no need to copy, by the way. We can just open it right here. It will just display the JSON file in my browser. Okay, so can you see AWS has a crazy IP ranges? Crazy. Can you see this page? How long this page is? Okay. So the more the IP ranges, the more options they have. So if the Ragnar is a new cloud provider or not that much established, then there is a high chance they have limited IP ranges. 6 7 IP ranges. So in that case, their most of the IP address will be blocked already in some IP blacklist. Okay, same issue is happening with the Contobo also. Contobo also don't have that much IP ranges, so that's why they cannot just give you every single time random IP. They just give same IP again and again. Okay, same problem with the Hesner also, HEDZNER Hesner. Okay, so that's why their IP addresses get too soon blocks. Okay, and probably there is a high chance that that's already blacklisted somewhere already before you purchase. Okay, so yeah, that's the biggest problem, by the way. Okay, so the more the IP address, the better. So if you're choosing the cloud provider, make sure that it is established and in established enough. I'm not saying popular like AWS and all, because AWS will not allow port 25. Uh, Established enough so that they will have enough IP ranges. Okay. Okay. David, thanks, David. Amazing session. Okay. Okay. Just check on this Injero and make sure you use my referral link. At least I will get some commissions. Okay. It will not affect your price. It will not increase your price, whatever you pay for the server. But if you go through my link, at least they will pay me something. Okay. It will not affect any price on your end. Okay. Great. Too many questions, too many answers, too much knowledge, really good knowledge. By the way, I asked one guy to put the question on the Flux set. Did he put the question? No. So that's the thing. People don't listen to me. Make sure you ask all questions on the fluxer.com. Before asking the question, make sure that you just search here whatever the topic. So if you are searching asking question about TLS certificate, just do TLS, because there is a high chance that someone has already asked that particular question, so that you can just get the answer directly. If you have the auto grab auto grab question to auto grab email, check the post already there. Okay, there is a high chance that it is already answered, okay, by multiple peoples. Okay, if you have question about, let's say, FTP or something, make sure that you do search for the FTP. There are FTP also available. Okay, so yeah, there is pretty much good content available on the Fluxset. Speak. Are profile pics added to forum? No, 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 no. As of now, there is only one way to add profile pics. You create the Google account, you add the profile, this image to your Google account, and then use that particular Google account to log in into the Fluxset directly using login, sign in with the Google, and then it will assign that profile page picture to that particular account. Okay, so that's what is recommended. I'm not sure why this particular profile picture option is removed from this particular forum. By the way, I haven't created this program. Okay, this software is open source. I'm just using open source software. There is a updates weekly, daily. But I'm not sure why they have removed, because there is a too much content on these forums, because there will be constantly creating content. So if people just started uploading big pictures as a profile picture, then it might take too much space. So that's might be the reason they have removed the function for adding profile picture. Okay, great. Yes, I know, like I can add it. Uh, uh, yeah, I totally understand you don't like the Google, your data and all. I'll see. Okay, if I can add, I think I can add the GitHub login also here. Okay, GitHub login and other two companies are there. I can add their login also, like sign in with the Google, sign in with the GitHub. I will see if I can add those, or I will see if I can add the profile function directly. I know I can add, but see, there is a too much work. Okay, I don't like, if there is any bug, then I have to modify again. keep maintaining it. If there is a new version, then it will go on again in the update process, again do it, and that I don't like. Even if I create the plugin, I have to apply active plugin, maintain plugin actively. Otherwise, they will just flag and all. I don't like it. Okay. But anyway, it was really nice session, really high attendance, really great questions, and I hope you learned a lot. Um, 51 viewers is a really good number. Okay, 51 viewers is a quite good number to have in such streams. Okay, so I hope you got some valuable from me in this particular session. If you haven't, then make sure that you attend the next session and ask good questions, really good questions that will help you, community, and everyone. And make sure that you use the flexi.com to create these sessions. Okay. Next thing is Anonymous Sky. You joined the late. I was just signing off the stream, Anonymous Sky. Maybe I can cover your question next time. What do you think, Anushka? Because it's too much late for me right now. Okay, I have it's Sunday and I have to watch one movie. Otherwise, my next weekend will be terrible as I just keep working, working, working without break. Okay. So do Anonymous Guy one thing, use the fluxet.com, really nice platform where you can ask the question. Okay. Great. Uh, you don't answer my DM. I'm right now. I'm not answering anyone's DM. I'm crazy busy. I'm crazy busy. You cannot imagine how much DM I am getting. So that's the reason I have created the fluxet.com. Ask questions there. If you ask question on fluxet.com, there will be like max 1 hour delay, and you will get answer. Okay, max 1 hour delay. So I recommend use reflexer.com. And if you have sensitive question, there is a personal message option is also available on reflexer.com. Message me there. Okay, message me there, because checking DMs on the Telegram is becoming tougher and tougher every single day for me. There are too many DMs. And if you DM right now, I will, by the way, I will not check Telegram right now, but after you, there will be a lot of DMs. So your account will go below, below, below. And when I start answering the questions, I answer from the top. Okay. So that's the problem. Okay. But anyway, ask the question on the website. Make sure you remove all sensitive stuff. Don't post your IP address. Don't post your domain name. Instead of that, you use star dash something. I don't know. But yeah, your voice guy. Anyway, thanks for watching and see you in the next. Thanks for everything, guys. And make sure you use that PayPal button to donate something. Otherwise, it will be really hard to keep going. Support from some source. Okay, either you can donate, either you can purchase the course and try supporting me, as I'm doing full time this. I don't have any other source. Okay. Okay, have a nice day. You've been great audience, really great questions. I got really great questions today, and I hope you will keep learning and improving every single day. And let's go forward together. Okay, thanks for watching. Have a nice day.